Welcome to today's exploration of self-sabotage, a hidden barrier that prevents many from reaching their full potential. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll journey into the roots of self-sabotaging behaviors, uncover why we sometimes stand in our own way, and discover transformative strategies to break free. Let curiosity and honesty guide you as we dissect common patterns and reveal practical insights for growth. Self-sabotage appears in many forms: procrastination, harsh self-criticism, or setting unrealistic goals that sets you up to fail. Rather than a character flaw, it's a conditioned response born from fear and past. Recognizing that these behaviors are learned, not innate, empowers you to question old narratives. As awareness grows, you begin to see that every self-limiting act is an opportunity to reframe your mindset and reclaim control over your future. At the core of self-sabotage lie deep-rooted psychological factors. Early life experiences, internalized messages of unworthiness, and critical voices from the past often sow the seeds of doubt. These subconscious narratives trick us into believing that failure is safer than the vulnerability of success. By uncovering these hidden influences, we begin to understand how old wounds shape current choices, and more importantly, how we can rewrite those stories to foster healing and personal growth. Stress, fear of judgment, and unexpected changes can all trigger self-sabotaging behaviors. In moments of pressure, familiar patterns like delaying important tasks or engaging in negative self-talk can surface as a misguided attempt to protect ourselves from hurt. These triggers serve as warning signals that our inner alarm is ringing. By learning to identify and pause at these moments, you open the door to interrupting the cycle and choosing responses that support your true aspirations. Imagine missing deadlines because of chronic procrastination, doubting your abilities before a big presentation, or withdrawing emotionally from close relationships. These everyday examples illustrate how self-sabotage often hides behind routines that seem safe, yet ultimately stunt. When we let these patterns persist, our confidence erodes. Recognizing these behaviors in your daily life is the first step toward reclaiming your power and setting new standards for success. Self-sabotage impacts every facet of your life. It can stall your career, strain relationships, and erode self-esteem. The inner critic grows louder, trapping you in cycles of doubt and missed chances. Recognizing this harmful influence is key to change. By replacing limiting habits with proactive, empowering actions, you open the door to genuine growth and lasting fulfillment. Choose progress over self-imposed limits today. Act now for bold change. Though self-sabotaging behaviors may feel comfortable because they are familiar, they create a false sense of safety that hinders real progress. Clinging to old patterns may seem to protect you from the fear of failure, yet it ultimately confines you. Real safety comes not from avoiding risk, but from challenging yourself to step outside the comfort zone. Acknowledge that these habits restrict your true potential and commit to embracing the discomfort of meaningful change. Fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown can paralyze progress and prompt self-sabotaging behaviors. When anxious thoughts arise, the mind may default to familiar limiting patterns. However, avoiding uncertainty only deepens the cycle of self-doubt. Confront your fears directly. understanding that uncertainty is an inherent part of growth. In doing so, you transform anxiety into a motivating force that propels you forward into new opportunities and personal breakthroughs. The journey to overcoming self-sabotage begins with cultivating deep self-awareness. Observing your thoughts and actions without harsh judgment allows you to identify recurring negative patterns. Mindfulness, meditation, and journaling are effective tools for shedding light on hidden triggers. As you become more aware, you gain the power to pause and choose actions that align with your true values. This practice builds the resilience necessary for lasting, transformative change in your life. Key step in ending self-sabotage is to reframe the negative inner dialogue that undermines your potential. The harsh, critical voice inside distorts reality and reinforces doubt. By actively challenging these thoughts and replacing them with positive, affirming messages, you begin to weaken their hold. Over time, this new inner conversation nurtures confidence and supports your goals. Consistent practice of reframing builds a mindset that empowers you to pursue your dreams boldly and fearlessly. Replacing self-sabotaging habits starts with setting realistic, attainable goals. Instead of overwhelming yourself with perfection, break large ambitions into small, manageable steps. Each incremental achievement builds momentum and confidence, demonstrating that progress is possible. This strategic approach creates a clear roadmap to success. Celebrate every milestone as evidence that you can overcome limiting behaviors and steadily move toward a future defined by growth and accomplishment. True change requires embracing vulnerability and practicing self-compassion. Instead of harshly judging every mistake, view setbacks as valuable lessons. Acknowledge that imperfection is part of being human and treat yourself kindly as you learn and evolve. This nurturing attitude softens the inner critic and fosters resilience. By accepting vulnerability, you open the door to genuine connections and a deeper understanding of yourself, paving the way for long-term personal transformation. No journey toward change is truly solitary. Cultivating a supportive network of friends, mentors, or professionals can provide encouragement, accountability, and fresh perspectives. Sharing your challenges and victories with others helps diminish the isolation that often accompanies self-sabotage. This community offers honest feedback and practical advice. Surround yourself with those who believe in your potential and let their support inspire you to persist in overcoming limiting habits. Integrate practical techniques into your daily routine to counter self-sabotage. Begin each day with positive affirmations and reserve moments for mindfulness or journaling. By reflecting on your progress and setbacks, you gain insight into recurring patterns. These small, consistent actions gradually rewire your thought processes, replacing negativity with empowering habits. Over time, this disciplined practice builds resilience and creates a stable foundation for professional success. The path to change is rarely linear. Setbacks are a natural part of growth. Instead of viewing obstacles as failures, see them as opportunities to learn and refine your strategy. Each misstep reveals valuable insights into your triggers. By embracing setbacks as part of the process, you build resilience and determination. Persist through challenges with the knowledge that every stumble is a stepping stone toward a stronger, more capable version of yourself, ready to achieve lasting success. As our session comes to a close, remember that overcoming self-sabotage is a gradual yet transformative journey. Every step you take toward understanding and reshaping your behaviors builds a foundation for a brighter future. Now is the time to act. Challenge limiting beliefs, nurture self-awareness, and commit to growth. Embrace vulnerability and step confidently into your power. Your future is waiting for you. Let today mark the start of lasting, empowering change.